guys, it's Jules with Peshka the RV, and in this episode we want to take you back on our 2025 trip from Florida to Maine. Specifically, this time we are heading into the states that we had never been to, like New York, the New England states, and of course Maine. We will be taking you to a few super interesting Harvest Host locations. For example, there was a gorgeous winery up by the Finger Lakes. We are also taking you to the Niagara Falls, and my husband and I are huge Hamilton fans. So a trip to the Schuyler Mansion had to happen. But ever tried to navigate a 33-foot RV through the streets of Albany and try to park in a super tiny parking lot? Yeah, give that a try. Also, super excited to let you guys know Peshka the RV has its own Facebook page now. So hop on over there, take a look, give it a like, give it a follow, and if you could hit that like button on this video as well as the subscribe button, that would help us bring out more content. It would help us just in general to see where the interest is. And we appreciate you so much for being here and coming along for the journey. We'll see you on the road.
So this next leg of our trip finds us leaving the family farm, heading up through the Poconos Mountains and into northern Pennsylvania, crossing over into upstate New York, and eventually we're landing in Sherburne, New York. I think that's close to Schenectady, I'm not quite sure, but I think that's the general area. It's a 3-hour or so drive from the farm, so it's a pretty leisurely day. But the most important thing right off the bat was we were staying at the farm with water and electricity, thanks to my brother, but we didn't have a dump station, so that was the first order of business, was taking care of business. We have used some of the sites online to find dump stations. They're things that you just know off the top of your head. For example, Cabela's typically has a dump station available. There are oftentimes dump stations associated with rest areas. In addition to the list put on the screen here, there are just some intuitive things you can do to find a dump station. Is the location where you're staying close to a campground? You can call the campground and see if they will allow you to come in and for a small fee, dump your tank. We did find a campground in the Poconos that was very kind, and they were absolutely open to us coming in and using one of their campsites to service our RV. And it was a very small fee, so that's what we did. It was right on our route, no problem at all. It's also good to keep in the back of your mind a list of dump stations. I'll give you my top 3. Campgrounds, state parks, Love's truck stops. Having been born and raised in Pennsylvania and grown up on a farm and learning how to drive in Pennsylvania, knowing about deer around roadways is kind of baked into my thinking process. It's been good to get the advice from Jules, who's in the insurance industry, and she always reminds me on these back roads to have my hand close to the horn in case I see an animal or something alongside of the road, that they will be scared from a horn and they'll run away as opposed to freeze.
There's another deer. Careful. Good job. Good job. You saw it, huh?
Didn't scare. The rest of this drive took us through some classic bumpy Pennsylvania roads that I'm not going to share with you because I don't want to make you seasick trying to watch this. And we went through a charming little town called Honesdale. I'd heard about that all my life but never visited. Like the Belvedere Bridge, only obviously you can hold more vehicles in the Belvedere Bridge.
There's a line that bridge, Baba, and here's the Delaware River.
What's the bridge?
Yay!
And look at this. Welcome to New York. Here we go.
Careful, careful, bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Oh my God, we're in New York.
figured out what I was doing. I think nice and low. You guys, Daryl, you handle it. Thanks. Bo! 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 You still mad at me? That was my foot you stepped on. Just saying. I'm here to see Bo. Yep. You don't like that cracker? Okay, we get one sometimes. There you go. There you go, Pete. Alright, get her attention again here. I'll keep her interested.
Good morning, and welcome to upstate New York. We made it. We're currently an hour east of Syracuse, and we're heading to the one of the two mansions of War General Philip Schuyler today in Schuylerville. But for the time being, we're staying at this beautiful lavender farm. Currently walking the puppies. Oh, and how about those views? And then I'll work a little bit and then we'll get going.
In every good story, there's a backstory. For this one, we're going to go back to Florida for a minute. We're going to be going on a little bit of a walk. I've got something I want to show you, and it relates to what you're going to see from our summer trip. But first, let's get this thing closed up, and let's take a little bit of a walk. It's a little bit of a gray day here in Florida today. We're going to get a lot of rain in just a few minutes. So the standard size parking spot in a parking lot is 9 feet by 18 feet. The pad in front of me here is 9 feet by about 30 feet, which is about the wheelbase for Peshka. Our 33-foot RV fits on this pad nicely. But just keep in mind, 9 feet worth of width to park an RV that is 8 feet wide.
Flashback.
And we're heading to the one of the two mansions of War General Philip Schuyler today in
Schuylerville.
End of flashback.
So, this day started out super simple. We were all excited to go see one of General Philip Schuyler's mansions. There's two of them, one in Albany, one in Schuylerville. And we had very responsibly chosen the Schuylerville one because, you know, parking a 33-foot RV is basically a sport at this point. And honestly, the Schuylerville parking lot looked like a dream. But that morning, I had to work and my customer calls were coming in non-stop. So we typed Schuyler Mansion into the GPS, pulled out of Hillcrest Lavender Farm, and just went.
Didn't think twice. Took us a while to realize the GPS was taking us to the Albany Mansion. Not the Schuylerville one, not the easy one, the city one. But honestly, we weren't even mad because that's the mansion where Alexander Hamilton and Eliza Schuyler got married, so total history nerd gold. The only problem? The parking. Let's just say you would have wanted to be in the room where it happens for this one because nothing says founding fathers like trying to wedge a 33-foot RV into a spot clearly designed for a horse and buggy.
This is a historic site, right? So there has to be parking, right?
I would think.
Please tell me there's parking. I don't know. Why ain't someone coming down there? You can go.
Why is they parked right here? I can't possibly be parked right there.
Just be careful. Just go. Then your destination will be on the left.
My right side is good.
How sweet. Oh my god.
And these cars are parked like bull.
Yeah, just be careful.
There can't possibly be any parking in there.
Just please try it.
Yeah. I'm gonna try it.
Just go wide and careful and very careful. Extremely careful, okay?
Parking lot is the parking lot. Oh my god. There's not even enough room for me to turn around in here.
Well, we're gonna make it happen.
I know. Holy shit.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen. I don't think so. No, 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 no. Maybe someday you'll have it your way. Maybe someday. Until then, no. Probably never, ever, 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 ever gonna happen.
I'm in park. Emergency brake is on.
Okay. You literally like, you couldn't be better in this parking space.
Yeah, I think everybody can get out.
Like you're parked ridiculous.
I mentioned earlier that I grew up on a farm, but I've spent a little bit of my life living in urban areas, and I've always been fascinated by the pace and the sights and sounds of cities. That's not the same for Jules, so it was time for us to leave Albany, and luckily the traffic was light. The concrete and steel of the interstate soon gave way to a scenic byway, New York Route 40, complete with tractors and beautiful rolling hills and farmland. Oftentimes, people will ask what we like most about RVing. This, for me, is it. I love exploring, I love seeing the countryside, and these are just views that you don't have to pay an admission fee to see.
And it doesn't have any restrictions, folks. Right? Were you also kind of like not sure if we're gonna make it?
No idea how strong those things are built. I'm sure farming equipment's going over and down about 10 tons.
We're here, further upstate New York. We are an hour north of Albany. So for right now, we're at a beautiful farm, a vegetable and fruit farm, with all this land again, just to walk the puppies. It was a long day today, so we're gonna put some burgers on the grill with some fries and asparagus from the family farm in Pennsylvania. And we'll tell you more about everything tomorrow. Good night.
That's all we're going to have time for today. Hope you enjoyed the video and that you found the information to be helpful. In videos coming up, we're going to be heading more into New England, up into Maine, and then back down through upstate New York. So there's some really exciting things on the adventure ahead. Also, check out our channel. We have developed some new videos called the Peshka Fix-It Files. And every time I'm doing a small project on the RV, I'm trying to document it if it would be helpful to share. So check it out. I've got a lot of interesting things going on. And Peshka will soon be back from our RV tech with some modernizations, and we're really excited to talk to you about those before our trip in September to Montana. But that's it for today. Hope you have a safe journey wherever you're going, and we'll talk to you again next time. Take care.